Good afternoon, and thank you for viewing our virtual ribbon cutting event for the expansion and remodel of the Garden Valley Technologies headquarter building. I'm excited to be here today to officially open our new facility. It's amazing to think that after years of planning and our official groundbreaking just over a year ago on August 13th, 2019, that our addition and remodel would now be substantially complete. Normally, we would introduce our special guests like we did for the groundbreaking when we had Congressman Colin Peterson, State Representative Steve Green, and Senator Mark Johnson. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we're doing a lot of things differently than we used to. But since we do have several members of the Garden Valley Technologies board with us today, I'd just like to take a moment to announce who they are. We have President Byron Ness, Vice President Arlene Novak, Secretary Jim Furden, Treasurer Al Paulson, Directors Larry Jernis, Lee Hoas, Ron Kiso, and Jim DeVries. And members of the board unable to attend today are Casey Holland. So during my speech for the groundbreaking, I addressed why Garden Valley Technologies needed a new expanded building in Erskine. Quite simply, we were out of space, and our existing infrastructure was aging. Garden Valley has been in our existing building since 1964, and the business office has seen little updating since the late 80s, and was therefore in desperate need of updating and the mechanical systems within the building. The updates to the mechanical system resulted in improved efficiency and lower annual costs. The cooperative has also seen tremendous growth in the past several years with the products and services that we offer, not to mention the growth that we have seen in our service area through various expansion efforts. So we were bursting at the seams in the old space and had no room for additional growth. Although a lot of our existing building was originally built in 1964, it was structurally sound, and that's why we decided to continue with the utilizing of the space that we had. The existing building just did not meet our existing space needs and did not allow for future growth. Of course, COVID has changed things a bit. Almost all of our office staff has been working from home since March. And the ability to use our fantastic fiber optic and technologies has allowed Garden Valley to accommodate this working from home with very few bumps in the road. And I foresee our employees continuing to work from home through the rest of 2020 at the least. This being said, I have no regrets in our expansion and remodel. While we certainly could not have predicted that a global pandemic would have happened during our project, the building still needed updates. And the extra space that we will be utilizing will be utilized and integrated into the new work from home, Zoom meetings, and the new model. We have worked hard to ensure that the space is used to its fullest, most efficient potential without a lot of extras. So the completion of both the expansion and remodel occurred in just over 1 year and involved numerous employees' hard work and dedication. Whether it was moving our television satellite dishes from this location out to our warehouse, or moving our 18-foot board table, or locating fiber runs that run beneath the building, many people in many departments spent a lot of time making this happen. I'd specifically like to thank Jon Smith, Tom McGlynn, and Thomas Johannick for all their work over the past year to get us where we are today. We certainly could not have done it without their hard work. I'd also like to thank Construction Engineers, who is the general contractor on the project, as well as the 25 subcontractors that worked on the building. Our retail store here in Erskine has continued to be open throughout construction and is now ready to serve customers in our fantastic open space facing Lake Cameron. We're extremely excited about this project and what it will mean for both Garden Valley and the community. We know that it'll show great benefit for our cooperative members for years to come. But we could not have arrived at this point without a great effort, like I said, by our entire staff. I'm very proud of the work they do here day in and day out to ensure that we provide the best quality service possible for our members. With that, I once again want to thank all of you for viewing our virtual ribbon cutting and would like to invite President Ness to say a few words before we cut the actual ribbon. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. All you can really say is wow when you look behind here and see this beautiful building. When you look that way, you see the building. When you look that way, like Tim mentioned, you see Lake Cameron, and it's a pretty beautiful site. It'd be a great office to work in, actually. Only a year ago, it seemed like it was a dream that this would be a reality, and now here we have this beautiful building to meet the needs for many years to come. In the past year, I've heard several comments from Garden Valley people that have worked here or people that have used the services forever, and they say, we're very aggressive. I said, well, we maybe are, but I think that reflects back to the employees and the work ethic they display every day of the year. Not only this new addition, but the huge project involving the city of Thief River Falls has shown us the quality of the people that do work here. The board is very aware of the added workload these projects have placed on our employees too. Believe me, we sit there and we say, yeah, let's do this, let's do that, but in reality, we don't do the work, so we don't really comprehend all the hours that are put in. So thank you to everybody who has been a part of this, as far as employees and, like Tim mentioned again, construction engineers and so on. But I do have to say a special thank you to the man standing out here today, Jon Smith. He has put in countless hours. I would hate to have to pay him personally. He has contributed countless hours for the Thief River Falls project and this beautiful building behind us. So thank you very much, Jon, from the board. Thank you, everybody. This is going to be interesting.